him. He don't like it. He don't like it. He's running from it. Don't spray my baby. I like your pool. I like your pool flash.
But you don't get that courage, cause you can handle my game. No, my drive's a puzzle. I got you so bumfuzzled, cause you can fall into my pain. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access.
You go outside? Come on. Where's your leashy? Where's your leash? You runs away. We got Sally, the stingray, fixing to go in the pool. We're gonna go check the water. Oh, is there stuff on the bottom? I think it's clumped it together and sank it to the bottom.
So, do I have to turn it on or anything?
Yeah, flip it over. There's a button on the bottom, push it and it'll beep. Okay, now just set him down on the water. He'll come back to the spot you set him. Quit spraying him. He don't like it. You just talked about, Kennedy, stop.
He's fucking it.
He don't like it.
He's playing with it.
He's running from it.
He is running to it.
Don't spray my baby. Don't spray my, quit, Kennedy. Kennedy.
You don't care. Hey, Flash, here. See, he ain't running. What the heck you think he's doing?
He's gonna come back in the house wet.
Stop.
Is he drinking it?
Drink some? Madison, I need a video.
I like your pool. I like your pool flash. Do you hear your friend barking? Across the forest, the snake patch.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Amanda, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, we have a little bit of everything going on. I know it's been a few days since I've been on here and y'all have seen a new video, but I started this bathroom the first part of the week, and then we had graduation, and it's just been so hectic. But I did want to give this bathroom a good clean, and I wanted to paint the vanity. Y'all know we've been painting cabinets, so we had all kinds of cabinet paint left. We have tons sitting in the garage, and we bought way too much for the kitchen. So I just think oak looks a little dated, and I wanted it black too. So it was just tiny. It wasn't going to take long. I mean, I did this within a couple of hours. So I just put some liquid sandpaper on that, let that dry, and then I gave it a couple coats of the black cabinet paint. And I think it turns out so good. It just makes this bathroom look so much more modern, fresh, and clean. And it didn't cost anything. Initially it did, but you know, we just have it sitting there, so it didn't cost us anything, and it just looks so much better. So we do that, we do supper, I clean the pool, we have graduation, we have just all the things going on. So you're gonna see a whole lot of everything in this video, so stick around and watch this crazy life of ours.
Ain't nobody like you.
the girls had spilt some body wash. I guess it turned over and it just leaked out. So I needed to get all of that up. And I had seen it there a couple days before. I just hadn't had a chance to get it up yet. But we had company coming after graduation. We had family coming over for a cookout. And it was just bad in here. It'd been a while since I've just given this bathroom a deep clean. So I wanted to get in there and scrub everything down. I noticed the baseboards behind the toilet was really dusty, so I got those too. I just got everything scrubbed up, got the toilet scrubbed down, cleaned the vanity, the mirror, all that stuff, and then I gave this bathroom a fresh coat of paint on that vanity. And let me know what y'all think. I know you're probably thinking every cabinet in your house is black, and yes it is, except our laundry room. I did paint that one white. I just think the white countertop wouldn't look good with a white cabinet, so I just think the black contrasts really good off of that countertop. So that's what we did, and I think it turned out so good. Let me know what you guys think. Are you a fan of the oak, or would you rather have like a different color? And I thought about doing a different color in here, just something different to change it up. But with so much paint just sitting in the garage, I hated just to let it go to waste. So we did the black, and when I opened that paint to stir it, it was like a bright teal green. And I was like, what if we painted teal green? And then I stuck the stick down there and got to stirring it, and black started coming up through it. So once I stirred it up, it is like a black, but it's almost like a charcoal or I don't know. It's not like a black. It gives off maybe like a grayish black, but it has a teal green, bright teal green color mixed in with it. So it freaked me out for a minute, but it was all good. I was just taking all the hardware off and all of that. I did paint around the toilet paper holder just because I don't know how to get that off, and it was fine. It did fine. So yeah, it just feels so much more fresh and clean, I think, with the black and the white.
I want you to, yeah, all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat, hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end, no I can't pretend, I can't control myself, I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it, no it can't get any better now. Can't get any better now. I just wanna put my heels so tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat, hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end, no I can't pretend, I can't control myself, I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it, no it can't get any better now. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat, hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end, no I can't pretend, I can't control myself, I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it, no it can't get any better now.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile. It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you.
So my biggest tip, if you're going to be painting like something with a slick surface, like a cabinet like this, use the liquid sandpaper. You don't have to sand that way, and it just dries and gives it a little bit of a rough texture, just a little bit of grit, but not enough grit that you can see it when the paint dries, if that makes sense. But it makes your paint stick so much better. And even this first coat, you can see that it wasn't sticking in all the places really good, but that liquid sandpaper is a lifesaver. I think it was Kristen Casper on her channel. I seen her painting her cabinets, and she was using liquid sandpaper because I had never even heard of it. But I promise you, if you're going to be painting anything slick like that, that is going to be your best friend. You know, it doesn't take much to make a space like this look so much different and so much better. I like change, and I know a lot of people don't, but I do like change. And my mom and dad even mentioned that they wouldn't care to have their bathroom painted. So I may do my mom and dad's master bathroom paint in there. I think their countertops are gray and their walls are like a really light yellow. I'm thinking they said they would like to have gray in there maybe. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can get time to swing over there and spend a day or two getting their bathroom freshened up and looking a little more modern too. Like I said, it doesn't take a lot of money. Paint is super cheap. It is the cheapest, easiest way, I think, to make a bathroom look so much better. Up in Allison's room, I did do the peel and stick wallpaper, and I love it. It is so pretty. The only thing with that, and I guess it's trial and error, but I put the wallpaper up and I kind of pulled it and stretched it a little bit, and as it settled on the wall, it shrunk up a little bit so you can see the lines in between it. But I really think that was my own fault. I think that was user error, and I shouldn't have pulled and stretched like I did. So keep that in mind. If you're using peel and stick wallpaper, just let it lay where it lays. If you've got a gap, take it off, redo it. It's very forgiving, but just don't pull it to make it fit because it will shrink back up. In my case, it did. Anyway, I was just trimming this out. I was going to use a roller because I have learned as well that a roller dries a better texture. I think a roller looks neater when it dries than a paintbrush because a lot of times you can see those paintbrush lines. So I was just trimming everything out and getting it ready to roll it.
You, I know it's alright to read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life.
My cousin just had a baby. She is 6 weeks old. She brought her by for us to see her, so of course I had to change my shirt and wash my hands and hold this little baby. I get baby fever sometimes when I see a baby like this, but then I remind myself that I'm 43 years old and yeah, that's not in the books for me. I will have grandbabies one day, and it probably won't be too long. I mean, it's crazy to think that that's already that season of life for me. But she is the sweetest little baby, and my cousin said she is the best baby. So I just love that. I love holding a little newborn baby, but it also takes me back to the days of diaper changes, bottle feeding, sleepless nights, ear infections, all that stuff. So those times aren't fun, but I'm going to tell you, if you're a mama, soak it up because it goes by so fast and you will miss it. I miss it so bad. It really tears me up just to think that my kids are already grown and life is like a vapor. It goes by so fast.
Ever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off you. Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything to get your love. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. Might have been one too many. Should go home to my bed, sleep it off. But I can't stop believing you're the one I'ma be with tonight. So I will do anything to make you mine. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. I've been dreaming about a life, a house, a dog, the whole shebang. I want you there right by my side, baby, please, to hold me tight throughout the night. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. Oh, hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Oh yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. Think I'll try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around.
After all the baby cuddles and all of that stuff, I had to get back in here and give this a second coat. There were spots on this vanity you probably seen on this cabinet where you could see the wood through it. So I went over that good and I gave it a second coat and it looks so good. So it was time to get some supper going and take a break and let all that dry. So I had dry paint all over me, you can see, but I did wash my hands. But we were just having tacos on this night and we had refried beans with it, and I love Taco Bell's pintos and cheese. I love it. It's like the beans, refried beans with the red sauce and the cheese, and I put hot sauce in mine and then put cheese on them. But I think refried beans out of a can taste a little bitter. And if you have a secret to that, like how to get it not to taste a little bitter, let me know. But I think if you go eat Mexican or if you go fast food Mexican or something, their beans aren't bitter like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But we were just making some tacos and going to eat that and take a break. And yeah, it's just always something around here. I always have a project going on. I remember sitting in the middle of painting that bathroom and I was like, Amanda, you have graduation. This is crazy. Like, what are you even doing? I mean, I just start projects at the worst time. I don't really think things through. And yeah, so that's just how I am. I'm just a little random. And when the urge hits me, I just do it because I don't have the urge often. I mean, it's been days since I've posted, and a lot of this was over a few days. Like, I think this was Tuesday or Wednesday, and then graduation was on Thursday. So this has been a few days this week that we've did this, but I needed to get outside and get that pool vacuumed. I mean, it's just always something. And everybody's like, you have so much energy. And no, I don't. I really, really don't. It's just that it's got to be done. And I'm telling you, my tail drags most of the time, but I've just got to do it. And if I don't do it, you know, it's just going to fall on somebody else. I'm not going to put anything on anybody else. I'm just going to get up and do it and do my part to help. So that's where I get my motivation.
You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me. Oh, whoa. And time after time, I am wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Oh, that smile makes me tripping out. I wanna dance with you tonight. Yeah, you close to me, feeling good. I believe I gotta have you in my life. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, I got this good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me. Oh, and time after time, I am wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Can live without. Time after time after time, I'm wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming
some clarifier and flock to this pool. And flock will make all your particles stick together and sink it to the bottom. Once you turn your pump off, it'll, like after a few hours, everything will sink to the bottom. And that's what you see here. So I was vacuuming that out. I don't have a deck all the way around my pool, so it's really hard to vacuum it walking around the outside of the pool, because on the other end, from where the pool's dug out on this end, the other end is up high. So when I'm standing on the outside of that pool, it's like up to my chin, and it's super hard for me to push that pole around on that side. I can't see the bottom, so I just got in. And I'm telling you, this water is like 40 degrees. I looked at Heather and she was like, is it cold? I said, I feel like I just sank on the Titanic. Like, I feel like it's ice water. But it was so cold. But the kids, after graduation, every day, really, they have wore this pool out. And I'm like, is it not cold? And they're like, not bad. And I know that it's cold. It is freezing cold. But I don't think it bothers kids like it does adults. Even like on the ball field when it's really hot, Kennedy and Allison are fine. And I'm sitting over here sweating in shorts and a tank top. And they've got ball socks, ball pants, all this stuff on. And I don't think kids pay attention to heat or cold like adults do. Or maybe it's just my kids. But my kids would swim if it was 50 degrees outside. They love it. And it is a lot of work and it is a lot of money. Heather and I were just talking about how much money we just dump into this water. But it is worth it, and it's so good for them. It's exercise. It gets them out of the house. It moves every muscle in their body, and they're not just sitting inside watching TV or on their phone eating whatever. So it is really good for them, and it is worth it.
You look at that, I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me. Excuse me, miss, it's my first time here. Maybe you can show me out of here. I think she got something in me. So please forgive my rudeness if I'm tripping over your time. But you look so amazing, and we can be so much more. Saying, hey, girl, will you marry me? 2 kids in a house and live happily. I think we are so meant to be. But she says, wait, you forgot something. Every good thing comes to an end. At least it always happened to me. I'm telling you this now. You don't need to worry, 'cause I got this all down. And we get on together, and we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all, and we can.
When I came out here, I hadn't planned on getting in the pool. I thought there was just a little spot at the ladder, but I could see some over next to that wall on the far end. So I was like, I'm just going to get in and vacuum it out. So I got in there, and it was probably like 68 or 70 degrees at this time, and it was getting cool. So I told Heather, I was like, it is freezing. I got out and it was even colder because, the cold air hits you, you're wet. I was freezing to death. I was dripping wet. I went to the back door and she got me a towel, and I ended up just taking my shirt and shorts off outside and wrapped up in a towel because nobody can see on our back porch. And I just laid that shirt and those shorts out to dry outside, and I went and got in the tub and I sat in some really hot water for a long time because my legs were so cold. But it looks so much better, and it's even more clear now. It's still a little bit cloudy there, but it's really clear now. Hopefully we can keep it clear. It is a headache. It's a lot of money, but like I said, it is worth it. This is the next day. It was graduation day. So I had been to Walmart and got all of Kennedy's stuff for her cookout, and there is a small haul there. But I just wanted to give this bathroom a fresh little wipe down, and I refilled the girl basket. And I think it just looks so much better. And, you know, everything doesn't match. The shower curtain's gray, the vanity's black, and I guess it all goes. The walls are gray. I'm fine with it. I think it looks really good. It looks a lot better. And like I said, this paint was just sitting in our garage, so it cost nothing. And I just think it looks so much more modern.
You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. I don't need anybody, I don't need anybody else. No one will ever take me, no one will ever take me away from you. I promise I will hold on to you.
What's wrong? What's wrong? So Kennedy graduates tonight, well this afternoon at 4 o'clock. So we're gonna have a little cookout just for family after. So we got her that. And I just got some random things too. It's probably not the best view of me. Some ramen. Allison loves that. Then I got some potato salad, cheese for the burgers, chips, and this dip. Got 2 packs of hot dogs or somewhere over there. Popcorn chicken, just half for lunches or something. Got 2 packs of hot dogs, 2 packs of hamburgers. So 16 hamburgers, 16 hot dogs. Got chips to go with the dip. Got barbecue chips, sour cream and onion, cheddar, cucumber for pasta salad. So rotini noodles for pasta salad, and that's what the cucumber's for. We got black olives, and we put Italian on our pasta salad. That's just how we like it, how we make it. I got paper plates, bowls for the cake, another pack of hot dogs, hamburger meat, ground beef. So I can't need some white underwear to wear under her white graduation dress. I'm not a dressy person, and everything I have falls off me because I used to be a lot bigger. So I got this plain black knit $10 dress from Walmart, and it was $10. You can't beat that, so I'll probably never wear it again. I mean, unless I go to a funeral or we're to go to church or something. Cards. For Kennedy's dress, we got a little centerpiece. Got a graduation banner. This little hanging, I don't know what you call it, little stuff you hang from wherever. A door cover. Deodorant, so we don't stink, as a matter of fact. Deodorant, because we didn't have any this morning. Chili, Red Bull, onion for hamburgers or hot dogs, tomato for the hamburgers. Sometimes we put it in pasta salad, I don't know if I will or not. And we got pickles for the hamburgers. I think that is it. And this was a small fortune, you know how that is. I think it was close to $200. Don't know how, but it is. I gotta get this house cleaned up because we have people coming after graduation. We're going to have to leave here about 2:45 to go to graduation, so I'm on a time crunch. And you know, I'm such a procrastinator that I get all this stuff the day of. Like something crazy. I need to put some drinks in the refrigerator for tonight.
speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under, one step away till you hear what I'm saying. Sounds like thunder, and the clouds are closing in. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed.
Our Walmart, the hamburger patties and things like that were picked over, I guess because it's Memorial Day weekend coming up. I didn't really think about that. But here's a hack for you guys if you didn't know this. If you buy hamburger patties already patted out, this is how they do it. I learned this from working in the cafeteria. You can just get a roll of hamburger meat and get a bread knife and just slice it, and you've got hamburger patties. So out of this roll of hamburger meat, it was like $14. I got 17 patties out of it. And another thing, if it's really cold, even if it's like you stick it in the freezer for like 15-20 minutes and get it really cold, it slices a lot better. This roll had been in my buggy and checked out. It'd probably been out of the cooler for probably a good 30 minutes. So it was a little, not warm, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like super cold. So it does slice better if it's super cold, but this is so easy. It's so much easier than getting it out and, you know, patting it out with your hands or putting it in a little thing that makes the patties for you. It's just so much easier. And I didn't even know this. My mind was blown when I figured this out, but maybe everybody else does know this. I'm usually the last to know things like this anyway, but this is a really easy way for you to do hamburger patties if you're looking for a hack for that. But I was so pushed for time. I'm such a procrastinator. I was having this cookout after graduation. I didn't have anything ready. I had just went to Walmart. I was running my tail off. So I was getting everything prepared there, getting the kitchen clean. The house was trashed. I wiped the table down. I do clean the living room, but I don't think that's on video. Heather is running the crosswave. I mean, we are just like running our tails off, and she had to work. She's a teacher, so she had to work till 12 o'clock on this day. But we were just trying to get this house in order. And of course it was just family, and they don't care. If my house had been completely trashed, they don't care. But you know how it is when company's coming. You just want it to look nice. So we were trying to get everything going. And if I had used my head, I would have been cleaning on this house all week instead of painting a bathroom and cuddling a baby. I mean, that's just how I am. I'm so random. So anyway, we were just trying to get all this decor up. We didn't have a huge graduation party. Like I said, it was just family, but I still wanted it to feel special for Kennedy, and I think we did that. She was super pleased. She was so happy on this day, and it was such a bittersweet moment. There was one point at graduation that Alden even teared up and was about to cry, and I was like that too when we were talking about just her being little and all that stuff. It just blows my mind how fast time goes by. And I'll tell you, when they start school, I think it flies by. That's when it starts going by super fast. Feels like the days are so long when they're little and you're having to run after them and do everything for them. But when they get in school, it goes by so fast. And then high school, it goes by even faster. But I think when they hit that senior year, it is gone. I mean, it is so fast. I cannot believe the school year's already over, and it makes me want to soak it up even more with Allison. You know, Kennedy's my third one to graduate, and it's just hard to imagine that your kids are already grown. And, you know, with Reagan and Lexi, they stayed home. They stayed local. So Kennedy's going an hour away, and that's not that far. It really is not. And I'm glad that I can drive and see her when I need to. It's still hard knowing that she's leaving and she's not going to be home. And Alden and I were talking on the way to graduation. We all rode together, and I told him, I said, do you remember when we had 4 kids in school and how hard it was buying school supplies and school clothes and all of that? I mean, we struggled sometimes, and there were times like in the summer that I would buy a few things this week, a few things the next week, and just go on. And I know Alden's mom, a lot of times she would buy school supplies and just stick up in the closet, and when we would come up there, she would give them things they needed, or she would take them school shopping. There were sometimes she'd buy them school clothes and all that. And my mom always did that too. My mom always had extra school supplies, so if they ever needed anything or needed to like replace their crayons, things like that, my mom always had this big cube full of school supplies. That was handy, and I did have a lot of help. You know, it takes a village, and I'm sure there were times that we struggled, and they knew we struggled, and they helped. And I want to be that for my kids too. You know, when I have grandkids, I want to be able to be in a spot that I can say, here, you know, here's $100, go buy their school supplies, or let me take them shopping. I want to be able to help my kids like that. I think that's so important, and I know there's so many people that don't have help like that, and it's hard. It has to be hard. If you're in those shoes, I would say I know how you feel. You know, I've been there, and it's not easy, but those days are so precious. And I know you're stressed probably a lot of times, but just remind yourself, it goes by fast. It'll be over before you know it, and it is stressful, it is hard, but just soak it up. Soak it up. But here I'm laughing at myself because I'm draining noodles. I'm cooling these noodles off for pasta salad on one side, and on the other side I'm scrubbing the sink out with Dawn detergent. I was in such a rush. I was doing a million things at one time. Heather walks in from school and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm running my butt off. That's what I'm doing." But yeah, it was just a stressful day.
Your desires and know what you want. We both know my heart can't be bought. Maybe we're in it for the end. Oh, I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through, you're impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun.
I'm giving all up. Did Reagan tell you what she found in her cherry?
Okay, I'll holler back at you. Alright, bye.
So,
You have friggin' portions.
my mama gave me cherries and about ate a worm.
Oh.
I don't wanna cut you off, but I know this is such a rush. The way you move is so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off, this is such a rush. Like this game is so bittersweet. I feel alive, it's so hard to breathe. Will it be over if you got what you need? Sing now, ooh la 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 la. Sing na, ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you. Now, ooh la 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 la. I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through, you're impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun. But I'm afraid I will waste your time. I don't wanna cut you off.
Good job.
I did.
I'm so glad you're not sick.
She said, "What's
Okay, what day is it?
graduation day?"
Okay, out of all the years, who's your favorite teacher at high school?
Lowry.
What about middle school?
Why, Mr. Fickle?
Really? I had Mr. Fickle, who's my basketball coach. What about elementary?
Miss Shadow.
Miss Shadow? Oh, she ain't watching us. I said it like, why Miss Shadow? I figured you'd say Miss Brooks. She watches my videos.
Have Miss Brooks.
Oh, yeah. Miss Tharp. Do you like Miss Tharp? She used to let y'all play beauty shop. I'd walk in to get Kennedy, and she'd be sitting there, and all the kids would be playing with her hair. She's like, it puts me to sleep. I was like, well. Out of all the principals you've had, who's your favorite? I already know the answer.
Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor. And his daughter played softball where?
MTSU.
What about coaches? Who's your favorite coach out of all the years?
Heather.
Okay, other than Heather. Heather don't count. She's your mom.
Illinois.
Vinoy. And then who? Tim Doc.
Yeah.
I knew you'd say that. Okay, well. It's the big day. I got you some things to cover.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I need it.
That way they're not all, you know,
Out.
on bright. We'll keep them suckers on dim. What are you doing, Key Cat? So I've been so sick.
Are you mad at me?
I've been so sick.
Hey, are you mad?
I had to dig the beauty blender out from under the bed because he was playing with it. I'm glad he's okay. It scared me when you said that's checking him for leukemia.
Here I was by myself, and I thought, what am I going to do if they want to put him to sleep? Is your knot gone?
I'm glad you're okay.
Is your knot
So
gone?
what's the diagnosis? What's wrong with him?
Oh, he's still got a little one.
He's got an upper respiratory infection.
Yeah.
So he's on antibiotics and eye cream. And they gave him a shot. Because his temperature was 104. I'm glad we took him. I mean, you took him. Yeah, they said 102 is really high for a cat.
That's like heat stroke for him.
Come here, Willis. Willis. I do too. I'm glad you said that. You need a break from him?
Yep.
No, you do not. I need a break from him. Yeah, ask him what you got for graduation. My period. So, what's been exciting over the years that you've been in school? What's happened to you that's exciting? My most memorable thing is you fell on the monkey bars and broke your front tooth off. Remember that? You was bullied to the point I had to come pick you up the day of a field trip and you missed your field trip because of a little boy. He got in trouble too, didn't he? It was Miss Bowman. She was like, I took care of his hind end. But she is so upset. He was making fun of how you talked, wasn't he? But didn't we go to the field trip later? Didn't I take you? Better than nothing. Willis. Say, I don't feel good. Why is it not focusing?
I had blood taken. I had wormer medicine. I had a shot.
I got checked for leukemia and AIDS.
And I was negative. I just snorted.
And I had the fever.
Yeah.
So I was in my basket. It's his little secure. He's loved that basket from the day he got here. This is your basket. We took all the routers and all that stuff off of it and just gave it to him.
Just for you. You snorted as soon as I got in there and set him down on the little thing. Before she weighed him, he sneezed and blew snot everywhere. She went, oh.
Such a snotty boy.
They were really nice.
Okay. Happy graduation day.
Thanks.
My baby's graduating.
Got a hairspray my makeup on.
Hairspray your makeup? Oh, geez. It's 900 degrees in that place. We're going to die of heat stroke. No, you are not. You ready? You wearing that outfit of the day?
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial. 'Cause you want dollar bills right now, but you gotta work real hard. I know you want it to be easy.
You know it's bad when your kid says, Mom, don't look, I'll clean it up.
Something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind, trust that, have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it.
Hey, how you feel about her graduating? Are you sad?
I am, and I'm happy.
Because she gets out of this house.
Yeah, I'm glad for her to get out of here. That she's graduating.
Yeah, I'm happy she's graduating.
Does it make you feel old?
He's going to cry. He's emotional here.
Does it make you feel old?
You are old. What you doing?
Well,
Like, do you remember her being a baby and laying on you all the time and on your chest? Laying on the floor playing with her.
This would have been y'all's last kid.
It flew by, didn't it? Are you gonna cry?
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know.
They're dinosaurs. I have dinosaurs in.
You're supposed to wear pearls.
All I know is this is where my heart is. Oh.
Do you miss me at all?
And just like that, it's over. You're done. You graduated, and I'm so proud of you. We are all so proud of you. You graduated with honors and distinction with a 4.31 GPA. You were in the top 25 in your class, and we knew you could do it. We've always known you can do it. If you have kids of your own one day, you'll see that each are so different. And I had such a different experience with you because you never had me up late wondering who you were with, what you were doing, anything like that. I always trusted you. I always knew that you would make good choices and that you were only around people that were good for you. I knew that. And that, as a parent, meant more to me than you'll ever know. Even though you are a little grouchy to your mama sometimes and you hurt my feelings every now and then, I love you. And I know that you have the best heart. You are so tender-hearted. I've seen you cry when others cry. I've seen you hurt when others hurt. Even though it had nothing to do with you, you had all of the empathy for everybody else. And you have just always been the sweetest kid ever. You will always own a fourth of my heart. And I say a fourth because your other three sisters have the rest of it. But here we are. It's over. It was the Lord's will for you to walk across that stage and graduate. I know that some people don't get to experience that. I'm just very blessed that God let me live and let you live to experience this moment together. It seems like yesterday I was just dropping you off for kindergarten. And as excited as I am for you to start this next chapter, I have to admit it's a little bittersweet. I have been going down memory lane. I've been talking about all the little things you used to do growing up. You made me laugh. You made me cry. I've seen you be saved. I've seen your faith so unwavering during times that mine was. And I hope that one day I can just be half the person you are. And I know a lot of kids want to be like their moms, but kid, I want to be like you. before we know it, summer will be over and you'll be headed off to college. And I'm going to miss you like crazy. We all are. And I know Flash will. He is going to be so sad to see you go, but I promise you we'll take good care of him. You'll get to see him on the weekends. But I want you to enjoy every single second of this season of your life. I want you to make new friends. I want you to find joy in unexpected places. And I want you to experience new things and figure out who you are. And I want you to know that unconditionally, no matter what, I will always love you. I will always be here for you. Even if I don't like your choices, I don't like your decisions, I don't care how you end up, you'll always have the love of your mama. I'm so proud of you. I'm only a phone call and a text away, and I will always, always, always have your back. You know I will. I have proved that in the past that I am that mom, and I don't care who it is, what it's about. I'll always make sure that you're taken care of. You'll always be my little girl, and I just want to say congratulations. Continue to soar. Always keep God first in your life. Always pray about every decision you'll ever make. Don't rush it. You have time for everything. Pray and ask God to guide you and wait on his decision. How many times I wish I would have done that myself. But buckle up and enjoy the ride, because you're an adult now and it's not always fun and it's not always easy, but I know that you're going to do big, big things. I know you are. But just remember, we love you. We'll always have your back. You'll always have a spot here. We love you so much. We'll always take care of Flash for you. And don't forget to come home, and don't forget that you have parents and you have Heather and sisters, and yeah, don't get so wrapped up in college that you forget about us little people. But I know you won't. I'm just kidding. But I just want you to know that I love you, and I thank God every day that he picked out of every kid in this whole wide world, he picked you to be mine, and I'm so thankful for that. But go be big, and I know you're going to, and go hit your mama some home runs. Go give your all, give it 100% at everything you do, and that's all I ask from you. Just always do your best. But I love you so much, and congratulations.
As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky, I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
But of course I can't end this out without telling you guys that I appreciate you and I love you, and I'm so glad that you got to experience all of this with us. It's a little different, but I know there's so many of you all that have messaged me or commented and said congratulations and all of this stuff. So I wanted you all to get to experience a little bit of this. So I wanted to share this special day with you, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, we love you so much. I'm always your friend. I'm always here for you. We love you, and we're so thankful that you're our friends. We are so blessed to have you. But just remember that I love you so much. We all love you so much. Kennedy loves you so much. She smiles every time she reads a comment that says congratulations or whatever. So you guys make her day. But remember that Jesus loves you too. He loves you so much. But I will see you guys in the next one.
'Cause I find my way. No,